Hi, everyone. Hmm? Ah. Well, that's not right. Sideways. Why are we sideways? Odd. No. Hang on. Rotate 180 and then. Okay, yeah. Nope. Well, it's partially right. In a very odd sort of way. Oh, wait. No wonder it's wrong. Hang on. Boop. And then I just gotta do a little bit of a boop. Well, that's not quite right, but that's alright. It's fine. Everything's great. Just gonna rotate. There we go. That should fix it. You good? Hi, everybody's. How's it going, Paris? Also, hi, Ivo. Stream! I'm tired. I can't really think, to be honest. That's perfectly fine. I woke up an hour ago. Congratulations, Paris. You have a good sleep schedule. Hi, Haley. Okay. So I am technically not a furry, no. Kimono Mimi are technically much different than furries, and they are not classified as the same thing. So in short, no. Also, hello, Flex Your Freedom. How are you? Yeah, there's a very distinctive difference between the two, though they are often confused quite a bit. Like, way more than you'd expect. And I'm not really bothered by it at all. I look like a Final Fantasy mixed with furry. Honestly, I mean, I got that a lot. Am I on VR? Yes, I am. Yes, I am on VR, and also, Flex. If you think that this is like Final Fantasy, ask. You have not seen anything yet. I do have an outfit with quite a lot of belts that would fit very well in, I think, Kingdom Hearts and stuff. By the way, if you guys want, and if you guys are still here, I have a little bit of a, like an, I guess, initiation, whatever you want to call it. It's really simple, it's really easy, and it will take like 2 minutes, maybe. So what I want you guys to do is, if you are comfortable with this first part, if not, that's perfectly fine. But I would like to know your pronouns, and then I would also like to know your pizza, like your favorite kind of pizza. Just whatever it is, just feel free to place that in the chat. Helldivers 2 was absolutely amazing. It was great. We had a great time. So, Haley, I'm just curious, honestly. Once again, if you are not comfortable with letting me know that, that's perfectly fine. I am not going to force you to, tell me. Genuinely, it is. I am very curious, and I want to make sure that I respect you. I don't want to refer to anybody else, like anybody, as something that they are not. It's genuinely purely out of respect and curiosity. Hi, monkey. How are you? There's so many people watching this time. Very, very awesome, Mika. Very happy that you found your medicine. I know how they make cheese. Yes, I do. I'm not like super familiar with it, but I do know enough. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, how do... Is it Christ... Okay, please correct me if I'm wrong. Is it Christ litter? I'm trying to be very, very careful whenever I say that. And yeah, they technically make chocolate cheese out of chocolate milk because you need to warm up. Okay, so maybe, and there is horribly sorry. The reason why I say maybe is because chocolate milk is, I believe, also made with cocoa powder and a few more additives. So while you technically could, I don't know if that would be advantageous. I need to get the toad soundbite from the Rainy Days. You know the one. I really need to, and I'm going to 100% do that now. That is going on both my private soundboard, and it is also going into the server. Because I really want that. That'd be really funny. But can they make chocolate cheese? I think they kind of could, but is it okay that I like to drink paint? I wouldn't do it at all. But I mean, you do you. I guess just please don't hurt yourself, because I don't think drinking paint is very good. I could be wrong. I'm not very good with like health stuff, and I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's very good. I don't think drinking paint's a very good idea. And don't drink the leaded variety. The leaded variety is not very good either. I think that's actually doubly bad. Just a guess though. Drink paint responsibly. And also, don't drink and drive, please. Please don't. Alrighty, I'm gonna go to a different world here real quick. Whee! And for everybody who is new, who is currently here, just to let you guys know, Isaac, would you please message me on Discord and explain to me what just happened? Because, if it's the same thing that we had talked about before, thank you. Twins. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, also, just to let everybody know, I am immensely sure. I didn't remove the. Oh, okay. Then that must mean that it just needs to be verified. It's just being held. You know what, monkey? That's perfectly fine. Just, be safe, please. Whoa. Okay. That's not concerning at all. That's, I want to just kind of brush that aside and just not really worry about that too much. Just try and be cool. I don't know either, dude. I just stream here. Come on. Do you think that I know anything that goes on my own stream? Anyway, what happened? No idea, Mika. No clue what happened. Is there another mod lurking? I don't think there is. There shouldn't be. Unless there is. There very easily could be. Is high for some... Okay. Did not know that. That's, it's very interesting. So what do you want me to call you? Just curious is all. Don't wanna be mean, you know. We're pretty cool here. We're pretty chill here. Boop. It's kind of time efficient, right? Honestly, yeah. Not gonna lie, Ivo has a point. That frightens me. Just call me whatever silly, goofy name you come up with. I'm thinking monk. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, how's that sound to you? Boop. Because, I mean, I'm kind of cool with mostly whatever, just as long as, you know. Monkey goblin, could I go? Alrighty, monk it is. Herbert von... Let me read that again. The Goblin Family expands. Oh, jeez. Why is it that whenever somebody else comes in, you guys immediately try and convert them into goblins? Like, I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but I'm a little bit concerned. Just tiny bit concerned. Propaganda? Paris, we talked about this. We don't need propaganda. Yet. Emphasis on the yet part. Goblin democracy? Goblin managed democracy, more like. Am I getting adopted? To somebody? I don't know. Just wait till I get to uni and I will show you propaganda. Oh no. Not propaganda. No. I don't know. What is happening? Others want to take over the world. Oh my goodness, you guys are really, really funny. Concerning. And frightening. Hit the master plan. I'll climb my door if you give me a... Okay, interesting. Father, you can... A lot, apparently, Haley. How's your night going? How are you? Ivo left us. I don't think he left. Good. Very good. Very, very good. Master Splitter. Ah, yes. Master Ukwe. Ah, yes. Somebody of culture, I see. D&D goblins sleep in a big communal pile. I'm pretty sure goblin democracy is just whoever sleeps at the top. I know that my dog is out. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. With this stream, like, you know, you're pretty chill to just, like, you know, step out and do whatever you gotta do and then come on back, and that's great. Not a problem, not a big deal. It's just, yeah, we're super chill. At least I am. How's it going, Roberts? How are you doing? And you are seeing, well, me. I'm sorry. I know I'm not the best thing to look at, honestly, but I mean, we're just kind of here to vibe and have a good time. I am playing, so I am playing VR chat. I am a VR chat, like, you know, VTuber, and I just kind of talk. So I try very, very hard to remain family friendly. So yes. I try very, very hard to remain as family friendly as I possibly can. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And feel free to, you know, if I mean, hang on. I saw somebody ask a question. Say that about yourself. I am Akio-kun and I am perfect. Better? How's it going? I don't know. Welcome back. The stream name is a lie. I'm sorry. I mean, well, okay, it's like midnight-ish for me. I'm sorry. I mean, I could change it if you want. There's a hole on top of my ceiling. I have a flashlight. I'm gonna go in it. Be careful, please. That is correct, Roberts. I am indeed playing VR chat. I saw somebody ask a question. I don't think I missed anything. Awesome. Cool. Why is the... have half my fridge? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. It's past 7 and someone just... Whoa, I don't fox outside my door. Ah! I'm sorry. No driving, no driving, I promise. I promise. There will be no driving this stream. Well, I mean, unless, like, you consider... Okay, wait, so do you consider this driving? Like what's currently going on behind me? Because, I mean, I'm not technically driving. Okay, awesome. Then in that case, cool. I'm not driving. Loopholes! It's great, isn't it? We're not gonna crash. It's perfectly fine. It's safe. I have triple checked this baby. Dunk, dunk, dunk. It's great. It's fine. Dunk, dunk, dunk. It's good. That we might survive. Yeah, exactly. I have immense faith that you guys are gonna... Ooh, we're just driving right now. Did I ever tell you I tried to attempt a backflip and I go to the hospital because Let's do a backflip. Should I go to bed? It's 1 in the morning. Roberts, if you would like to go to bed, you can. I'm gonna be up for a bit, so basically I'm gonna be up until I get like super tired to the point where I can't stand. But yeah, if you want to go to bed, just make sure that you subscribe if you like my stuff, and feel free to come on back. I stream like a lot, so if it go, you must. How's it going, Duke? Welcome back. Konnichiwa. What an idea. So let's go. Let's go. And also for those of you who are currently watching, feel free to you know, share the stream with your friends, that sort of thing. Just be cool about it, please. Like I'm not gonna like make you guys do it. You know, I'm super cool. Do you stream when you want to, or do you have dates? So, mostly I stream whenever I want to. For the most part, I will stream every day from about 6 to 12 p.m.-ish. EST, of course. So please convert that into your local time. I'd need to look at the GMTs and stuff. Thank you very much, Roberts. And the reason why I'm not saying your first name is because I'm not sure how to pronounce it. If you could let me know, or if you have something else that I can call you, that works just as well. I would not suggest skipping class. Just saying. Oh, okay. I mean, hey, you know, that works too. Okay, interesting. How's it going there, Thrice? Okay, so, it appears that we're doing this again. Wonderful. Hi, I am Blind Fox Akio-kun. I am a VR chat VTuber, and I like to talk. I talk about a ton of things. I talk about mostly whatever you guys bring up. If I'm not comfortable talking about that sort of thing, I won't talk about it. I'm super chill. So, I don't think that, you know, not here to cause any trouble, not here to be that kind of guy. It's not a cult. Okay. Matter of fact, yes, I do. Okay, if you want me to call you Mally, I can. If you want me to call you something else, that's also perfectly fine. Whatever you want me to call it. I mean, honestly, Thrice, that's perfectly fine if you want to. I'm Shinto, so just saying. No, it's like midnight, but like I need to go to school so I can go to night school. You're perfectly fine there, Mally. Please feel free to, you know, step out and go to bed. Keep the stream on if you want. I'm not gonna be super loud. You know, turn the volume down if you also want. It is perfectly fine. Do as you will. Yeah. Yeah, once fell asleep in class. The teacher asked if I ever wanted to. If I even wanted to be there. Obviously, I didn't. Huh. That's really cool, Lulu. Laters. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, monkey. Let's go. The next day, the teacher apologized for. Yeah, that's not very fun. okay, it's that like weird thing where it's like sort of like cool. Like, I mean, I don't think the apology was like warranted. Well, I mean, okay, so the more I'm thinking about it, maybe it was. It's a weird gray area where I'm like, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mally. Thank you very much, Isaac. I can't play VR because of health reasons. Oh, goodness. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, Haley. That's perfectly alright. Yeah, Thrice. I'm gonna just tell you right now, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Okay? I have no night school, so yeah. Alrighty, boss. That's okay. Did I miss anything? I was like gone for you didn't miss anything. You're perfectly you're a perfectly fine Thrice, just don't do it again. Like okay. There's very, very few things that I get like super serious about. That is not cool. Genuinely. There are like there's a bunch of people in this chat and I'd much rather. Where does it show your YouTuber's name? It should be like, what do you mean? Like, what? Do you mean my name or do you mean yours? Because I'm not sure where it shows your name. Because I want to subscribe to my Nintendo. Okay. In that case, it should be like right under the video, I think. Yeah, it should be like right under there. That is a really good question, Isaac. Good Lord, I have not used the Switch in a very long time to watch YouTube. Not because like I don't like it, it's just I just haven't really done that yet. But I think he was talking about subscribing on a Nintendo 64. Gets busy with a client. Yeah. I'm watching it from my phone. That's perfectly fine, yeah. And Death Price, I have no idea. Let's go! Thank you guys so very much. Genuinely. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. Thank you. You guys are gonna make me cry. Hang on. It's not that I don't believe you guys. I just want to see this for myself. So, for those of you who are unaware, I started a little bit over a month ago. Oh wow. Oh wow. Thank you very much. I know I came in well, but it's actually pretty chill here. Yeah, I mean, like, I try really hard to be very, very, very chill here. Genuinely. Yeah, Isaac, for one, we all love you. Okay. Have fun. I came to make a few jokes, but stay because the people. I'm not gonna lie. I started over like about like a month ago, and it feels unreal. It legitimately, it feels very, very unreal. You know, I can't, that's why. If you guys would give me 1 second, my controller just died. I'm gonna go and put this on charge. And then I will, happily get to what, I'd like to say, because it's important, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, I think it's important. Hello everybody, I'm back. I'm back. Hello. Yes. Yes, I am back. Sorry, one of my batteries, just kind of, didn't want to work on my left controller, so I had to fix that. So okay. I started, what I was going to say, hi everybody. Honestly, yeah, Lulu's right. Have I ever played Fortnite? I have not. So Fortnite is not like quite my cup of tea, as it were. I don't hate it. I will not say that I hate it. It's just not my thing. Really, I'm not like huge into PvP much anymore. I used to be when I was younger. But now I'm just kind of I'm chill. I try very hard to do like a bunch of like cooperative stuff, because I mean it's always nice to, you know, fight instead of fighting each other, I think. It's just my thing. Awesome, that's fine. Have I ever played Blade and Sorcery? I have! Have you played DayZ? I have not played DayZ. I have wanted to play DayZ. And I have played Blade and Sorcery. I actually have it. I don't believe I have it installed, unfortunately. Very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, as of right now, I'm not really doing any, like, meet and greets, or anything like that, so I don't quite think that's gonna happen quite yet. I've been getting I sometimes play Minecraft. It's very rare that I do, but I do sometimes play it. Have I played Botanicals? I haven't. I haven't even heard of that. setting up the server this Thursday. Awesome. Well, I will be, I have to play Minecraft, so I will 100%, do that. I would like to, I will check it out then, Paris. I really want to. At least now that you've suggested it. It's botanicals. You know what? No, I can't look at it on here while Steam Link is running. Does it matter as long as it's bedrock? Ah. The copper golem. They are. I think. I believe that the new Minecraft update is going to be like coming out relatively soon. If I remember right, I'm not exceedingly familiar with it. At least the new update. Horribly sorry. Do I have a Discord server or not? I don't have one set up yet. That is. It's in the pipeline. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Quick warning, I'm adding a horror mod though. What horror mod there, Ivo? Also, I don't really play Bedrock very much. It's mostly just me. I'm not a big fan. Code. Yeah. Yeah, there are. Talking about Minecraft is making me miss Silver. It's fine, he'll be back. Alrighty, Haley. There's lots of scary ones. There really are. Like, okay. Here's like my main thing about like Minecraft and horror, right? There's I'm not a very big fan of horror stuff. I get scared really easily. Which is incredibly funny to watch. At some point I might play like either a horror game or like a horror mod. There is a mod for like Fallout 4 and stuff that I might play eventually. Or, you know, something else. Like I right now I don't really I just don't Minecraft horror mods, if they're the Dweller ones, they're not that scary. I mean, you're right. I get scared by jump scares. That's like how bad my horror reaction is. I get genuinely scared and like startled by jump scares. Well, I don't have a PC to play horror mods. I mean, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I think there's one jump scare. Come on, Ivo. There are like a few good. Yeah. The rest kind of suck. Yeah. I watch YouTubers play. I get that. I love to watch Markiplier play like a ton of like horror stuff. I know, small YouTuber talking about Markiplier. Oh my goodness. Super unique, super, yeah. I love Markiplier. I love what he does. It's another like, he's incredibly fun to watch, and it's so wholesome. Okay. So Mika, you say that Fallout 4 is not scary. I know for a fact that there is a horror mod that frightens me to my core. There are in fact two. How's it going, studio? Banana. I like banana. It is my favorite fruit. I've heard of Markiplier, but I don't watch him. I get that. I mean, yeah. If I want to watch horror games, I watch. Okay. So, studio, because we're horribly sorry. Try it out. If you can't handle it, I'll turn it off. I'll keep that in mind, Ivo. Thank you. So for all of you guys who are new, if you are comfortable, and I'm going to stress that again, if you are comfortable, I will not force you, and nobody here could ever force anybody to answer these questions. I want to make that abundantly clear. I have 2 questions that I will ask people who initially start, or who initially show up. My sincerest apologies. And that is, what are your pronouns? So he, she, sorry, he, she, they, it, that sort of thing. And then what is your favorite kind of pizza? I game so that my fingers don't lose any more sensation. I get that. I get that, honestly, there, Lulu. And I will start with answering my own question before I see the chat update. I am a he, him, and my favorite pizza is a crab rangoon pizza. Ooh, black olives and banana. Ooh, and bacon bit. Interesting. Pineapple, pepperoni, and jalapeno. Very nice. Very good stuff, guys. Very good stuff. I haven't played Minecraft in like a decade. Yes, Mika, I can. Look at their chat. So I try very hard to look at my chat. Something else that I do want to be clear about, because unfortunately, like, it's just kind of how I am. I do want to be clear that I am disabled. And by that, I mean I am visually disabled. I am legally blind, and I have a prosthetic in this eye in real life, and in this eye, I have cataracts, which are only getting worse. So I sincerely apologize if I don't see your message. Please be patient with me. Just remind me, and let me know. I will go back and I'll try and find it. And then if I can't find it, I'll ask you, hey, could you please, like, put that, could you, like, you know, retype that, or could you paste it, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm trying really hard, and I know that, you know, there's only so much that I can do. But I'm really doing my best, and, you know, because the main thing is that, thank you. Thank you very much. You know, so here's like my main philosophy about just life, the universe, and kind of everything. I don't mean to be preachy when we're just kind of talking. Thank you very much, Thrice. And if you have another name that we can call you, that'd be great too. You know, that works perfectly fine. My main thing is that I like getting philosophical with chat. What can I say? My main thing is that as long as you try your hardest at something and you do your absolute best, there's no reason to be upset, and there's no reason to, like, you're going to make mistakes. Genuinely, you are going to make mistakes. It happens. That's life. You know, I'm in my late 20s, and I'm still making mistakes, and I'm still learning. And you need to learn from your mistakes. Because if you don't, you're gonna repeat them. I'm thinking about being a YouTuber. You know what? I think you really, really should try. And stick at it. You know, you experiment. When you first start out, that is the time to experiment. Find out what you want to do. channel gets better. Philosophy is how we heal the world. Exactly. Thank you. And I'm not saying that I'm like super. I don't try and get deep into philosophy or anything like that. I'm not like the kind of person who like. I don't have like a philosophy degree. I went into university to try and be a psychologist or to try and be a sociologist. Do you want to know what happened? I did not get into the program and I left in 2020 and I never went back. I'm not I'm not doing YouTube. I'm not doing like the VTubing thing to be rich. I'm not doing it to be famous. I'm not trying to make money. I am here yeah, exactly. It's very chill philosophy. I'm here just to have fun, to talk to people. If you go through my shorts, you'll see I just ask random questions. And I ask random questions like during stream. I'll just be like, hey, you know, what's like your favorite food? They're mostly like, you know, food related, and I don't know why. I could probably ask a bunch of other questions. It's not like this huge thing where there's nothing like planned out about this. It's all just kind of I just stream for a few hours and yeah, we just talk about whatever, about deep stuff sometimes. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like we get personal sometimes. Trying to be a welder. Hey, you know what? That's great. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know, I have not tried welding. I really should at some point. It seems super fun. You know, when we get I personally don't think philosophy is learned by reading books or studying. Yes, they will give you insights to other people, but reality is just it just comes down to reflection. Exactly, yeah. You know, my main thing is that philosophy gives you perspective. I'm sorry, reading books about philosophy gives you perspective. And as I've learned very like recently, you know, perspective is important. Perspective is very, very, very important. Getting somebody else's perspective on something can really change how you are. I'm kind of in the process of doing that right now with somebody. We were friends for about like 7 years. We didn't know a ton about each other, and I thought that like we were more friends than we were. Have you heard of Grow a Garden? I have. I have heard of it. I have not played it. I don't really play Roblox very much, honestly. There's just nothing that really like kind of draws me to it per se. The human hive mind. We are all here for one another. Exactly. Yeah. And that's like the main thing there, Thrice. I try very hard to be here for people. And you know, the main thing is that I want to make sure that you guys are comfortable. I know what it's like to be uncomfortable. I know what it's like to be in situations that make you uncomfortable. And I know what it's like to unintentionally make people very uncomfortable in situations. And it's not important, like it's not intentional. It is not intentional at all. You know, the main thing is that you learn from it and you improve. If you do that and you take to heart what other people are telling you and you take their experiences and you take that into like your thoughts, I genuinely think that you will be a much better person. And I also saw that Ivo likes swords. You know what, Ivo? I like swords too. I really like swords. I like them so much. Fun Akio fact, I sell them. It's great. It's fun. It's awesome. And it's like, just, yeah. Hi, Haley. How are you doing? Welcome back. Yes, metallurgy and metalwork. It's incredibly fun. Good, very good. That's awesome. That is really, really cool. What was I talking about? But a Fortnite, my favorite mode to play. Can't play for 3 days. I'm sorry. I'd like to get into metallurgy. Metallurgy is a lot of fun. From what like I know, I don't really do a ton. A completely odd one for you. Have you looked at? Ooh, glassworking. And everyone playing Fortnite. Can't play it. That's not good. That's not good at all. Pretty sure we hit freezing. Oh, jeez, Lulu. Sorry? It's... Ugh. That's not good. I gotcha. Use that as a hobby. Huh. I'll just settle down after I move out. I was thinking of picking up knitting. Ooh, knitting's fun. Rather fun limited. But don't have the time. Ah, pottery is so fun. I've done a little bit of pottery. I don't have anything that I've made from it, but I have done it. It's very, very fun. It's very, very enjoyable. Oh, of course. I kind of figured, Lulu. I sort of figured. I mean, you know, Sweden. Aww. Do you want to know what 67? Yes, I do. I very much do. I very much do. Actually, we had talked about that last stream, yeah. Her name is Nova. Interesting. Very cool. Very cool, Ivo. Can we meet your meme mom? Okay. So what 67 means, from what I understand, is that basically on the internet, it is like basically to like get lost. That's pretty much what it means. It just means like leave, that sort of thing. Yeah, I probably will not use that in a serious kind of way. It's just not really my thing. I don't like telling people to get lost unless they're like a problem. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah. I think the context just kind of depends, and I could be wrong. Here's like the one thing that I will always tell everybody. I want you guys to do your own research about stuff, and you know, if I'm wrong about something, please feel free to like come back and let me know. I like learning things. Oh, Ivo, that's awesome. That's really cool. Oh my goodness. That is super cool. Super sick. Just died in birth mode. Oh jeez. Thankfully. That's my brother. He just said it to me. Sorry, I can't spell it. You're perfectly fine, Haley. That's not a problem. I can barely spell things either. Yeah, my math skills are pretty bad, and I can't really spell very good all the time. I try though. Thrice. Do you mean Full Metal Alchemist or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Because I have watched a little bit of the original series, and I believe I watched a bit of Brotherhood, but it's been a while. It has been a while, though. I have not thought about that anime in, like, a bit. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I'm warm-blooded, Mika. I'm okay. Just try and play Fortnite. It's free. I might. I might try and play Fortnite at some point. It would sort of depend on just how... So, the games that I play just sort of depend on how I'm feeling. It took me to 7th grade to learn how to read because nobody else would help me read. I mean, at least you know how to read. I feel like genuinely you could always learn new skills. Whether it be reading, whether it be writing, whether it be a new language, whether it be even social skills. I'm not amazing when it comes to being social. I'm gonna wholeheartedly admit that. I'm not. I'm just not entirely built for that. But what I will tell you is that I have learned to be social, and I've learned that I like to be social. It's gonna be so hard to watch. Yeah, Ivo, that's gonna. But yeah, I think that genuinely, learning new skills is hard. It is very, very hard. It's very difficult. It's not easy. But if it were easy, everybody'd do it. Never mind, I did not have a crown. I'm sorry. There was a deaf teacher as well. Really? Huh. Very cool. Huh. Wait a minute, what? Hold up. Oh my goodness! I've heard that, like, in a Swedish, like, winters are awful. That... Yee. Be getting cold in Sweden. Aw. Yeah. Just have another jump from the 2nd floor. Oh. Let's hope you never do. Oh, let's go. 1v1, let's go. Aw. From what I've heard, Paris, yeah, it gets really, really bad in Sweden during the winters. Yeah, Lulu, let's try and not, like, have that happen. Very patient with me and so nice. Honestly, Haley, that's great. I'm not the most patient person. I fully admit that. The main thing is that I've had to learn patience. And trust me, learning patience is not easy for me. It's not easy at all. But it's worth it. And I still struggle. You know, I feel like anybody who has, like, had to learn patience or has had to be taught patience, they struggle with it all the time. It's almost 2 in the morning for me. If you want to go to bed there, Mally, feel free to. Yeah, you're perfectly fine. You're all good. Asks the grades. That, Okay. Um, yeah, Haley, that's like the one thing that I know about a lot of like schools is that they will just pass you through the grades. Unfortunately, um, it's both unfortunate and like kind of. I don't know how to feel about it honestly because on one hand, like if you are not grasping what you're doing, you need to learn that sort of stuff. You know, a very good example. I'm gonna fully admit this, and this might be a little embarrassing. I can't do mental math. Oh my goodness. What is happening? Haley, I hope that you've got your seizures under control. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I feel like that if a teacher gives up on a student and doesn't teach them, that's one of the worst things that they can do. I genuinely think that that's just awful and it's horrible and it's something that, you know, for one hand, I do feel like teachers should be paid more for what they do. But at the same time, a teacher should be willing to teach. Because that is what they're being paid to do. As a very good example, I've never had seizures. I'm very sorry that, like, you have, Haley, and I'm really happy that for the time being, at least, you're a very, very good job. I'm really sorry that you're, like, having to contend with that, and I don't know if you saw my question. Mika, what was your question again? I'm sorry, I don't believe I saw it. I completely lost my train of thought. It was really serious, and I just wanted to say something, and I don't remember what it was. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Haley. I'm sorry, Mally. You have any good ideas for outfits? Mika, for outfits, what do you mean? Just elaborate. What do you mean by that? Between Paris and that would be bonita. Honestly, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, sure. If I ever play Fortnite, I might like consider it. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be cool. Outfit that I could wear or anybody really. Oh boy. I don't really have any. Like, so okay, I'm gonna be entirely honest with you guys. When it comes to fashion, I am entirely useless. Um, yeah, I am entirely useless. I am not very like fashion conscious. I don't know anything about fabrics or anything. I know what kind of fashion I like, which is fur and parkas. I am a very big fan of fur and parkas. The thing that I learned to say is, Iva, you better watch yourself there, bud. Watch yourself. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to have you. And Haley, normally I would agree. And I say normally because, excuse me, pain does let us know that we're alive. Oh no, not at all. Not at all, Haley. You're perfectly fine. Normally, I would say that, you know, pain does make you, you know, it basically proves that you're alive. But in my experience, and I'll kind of get a little personal here because why not? You've shared so much, and I'm grateful for that. For almost, I think, 5 years. Yeah, for almost about like 5 or 6 years, I was dealing with horrible migraines, immense eye pain, and it only got worse. And it happened. Thank you guys. It happened so much. Yes, it is much better. So okay, I'm gonna give you guys actually a little bit of a like a medical lesson, as it were, I guess. Because I kind of like talking about this. I think it's really interesting, and I like teaching people. So your eyes have basically pressure in them, and it's just a thing. You know, it's not supposed to be a thing where like you feel it, right? But your eyes will have pressure. And normally, these like when you go to like the eye doctors or whatever, you can, at least for me, they will check my pressure. And what normally it's supposed to be under, I think, 20. Well, it's supposed to be like as low as it possibly can be, of course. But it's supposed to be like, for me, below 20. 20 is like, below 20 is like, you know, a really good thing. And when it's above 20, that's not good. That's not good at all. I can get some pain. It feels like a headache, that kind of thing. It's not very fun. And apparently the pressures that I had pretty much over the course of the last like 5 or so years when I had gone in, and keep in mind, this is right after I graduated high school. And like I did not go to my eye doctor. I was a very, very, very dumb young adult. I wholeheartedly admit that. I didn't think that I needed my eye doctor anymore. So I just stopped going. And 5 years go by, and I get severe eye pain to the point where it is, it's impacting my sleep schedule, it's making me irritable, and I'm not doing too good. So I go into my eye doctor, and what happens, thank you very much. And what I find out is that my eye pressures are in like I think it's the 50s or the 50s to the 80s. And I know that it's a really big margin, but I cannot remember. And I want to, like, once again, I'm gonna reiterate, they were supposed to be below 20. And in my eye that was not functioning, it was in the 80s. I want to say it was in the 80s. And okay, I think I have a very good way of explaining how it felt. Imagine somebody squeezing your eye constantly. And it gets worse whenever you squeeze your eyes closed. And it gives you a headache. And no matter what you take, it never goes away. It was awful. It was absolutely, legitimately awful. And even that, I don't think comes like close to how it feels. Thank you. Genuinely, Mika. And yeah, Haley, it's rough. It was rough. And it's actually kind of funny. Because the eye doctor, she looked at me and she was like, "How long have you been dealing with this?" And I was like, about like 5 or 6 years, like 4 or 5 years, something like that. And she was like, "I'm sorry. How long?" And so I reiterated, and I want to be clear that I was. So it's funny because of how nonchalant I was. It's the situation's not necessarily funny, but the situation's kind of funny. You gotta admit. Well, 1 second, everybody. Give me 1 second. So that's the fun part, and I say fun part with a little bit of an asterisk. Okay, before, so okay, that's not a horror story, genuinely. So okay, I love my eye doctor. She is amazing. She's great. She does amazing work. She's like the best that I could possibly ask for. So as for me, how did I not go blind? in the eye that I currently have my prosthetic in, um, I was already blind. So I was born. For those of you who don't know, because apparently a lot of people are not aware, which is perfectly fine. The video is quite long, and you know, it was early in my YouTube creator kind of journey, relatively speaking. I was supposed to be born in June, and I was born in either June or July, and I was born in March. I was a micro preemie. I was 1 pound and 6.6 ounces, I believe, if that. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Paris, for remembering. And I was about like the size of, pretty much like a soda bottle. For context, I was small, but I had what is called a complete retinal detachment in this eye, and it doesn't really hurt. It's not that big of a deal. But that caused me to not be able to see out of that eye. Which, you know, I mean, it's not awful, it's not too bad. You're perfectly fine, Mika. You are all good. Mistakes happen. But yeah, I was completely blind. I didn't see out of that eye. Welcome back, Thrice. Oh, you missed the coolest part of the story. Hey, you can just go back and rewatch that. It's fine. You're good. So, yeah, I was completely blind in that eye already. Oh yeah, knee-deep surgery is no joke at all. Yeesh. But yeah, I could not see out of that eye, and for the most part, it didn't really bother me until I was like in my 20s, and that is when things changed, unfortunately. Oh yeah. I know a lot about pain. And I know a lot about emotional pain too. But that's a story for a different time. My therapist is disturbed. Oh, it is disabled. We were talking about that the other day. Yeah, Paris. That's like one of the most interesting parts is like meeting other people who have a disability. Sure, yeah, not a problem. I will probably tell that here in a bit. Because I'm not quite done. Not quite done. There's a little bit more to it. So with my blind eye, when all this pain was going on, I needed to basically have it removed. Now it's not like this isn't going to be like a hyper disgusting kind of thing. It's not like that. But pretty much they performed a very like actually kind of neat. It's a very like neat kind of surgery where they basically like they kind of hollowed. So for those of you who don't like eyes, please you know like mute the stream, and I will do like this when it's time to come back. I'm like really serious. It's not awful, but it's just yeah. Spin my back because I picked up my cousin. Ooh, sprained backs aren't fun. I told my friend. I have one for a while. My dad had like both of his knees replaced a few years back, which was not very fun. I had to do a lot of help, which that was like, I mean, it wasn't too bad. Okay. Alrighty. I've been around a lot of people that just say, times 3 days. You never just tell somebody with a seizure just to get up. That's one of the worst things that you can tell somebody. Genuinely. I have not had a seizure. I have been very, very lucky. I don't know a ton of people who have had seizures, but I do know that, you know, I was right. They're a very, very big deal, and that is totally not okay. I'm very, very sorry that you have to, like, how do I want to phrase this? Cope with that. And I really hate to say that, because that's not the word that I'm looking for. It's right there, but I cannot think about it. I can't, like, it's not coming to my brain right now, and I'm sorry. I do want to let you guys know, and this is for anybody who has like a disability out there in the audience who is watching. They're in chat, they're in the ether, they're in whatever, whoever's gonna find this. I want you to do something next to, like, if you are somebody who is disabled. I want you to try something. When you are addressing yourself, like, you are saying, like, hi, my name is something. I just tell them to go, Huff. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, Haley. I do not mean to laugh. That is a very good like answer, and I like that. That's very, very good. I love that. That's great. But if you are somebody who has a disability out there in the audience, it's really good to know, Lulu. I did not know that. It's really neat. That's awesome. But if you are somebody with a disability, sorry, I keep looking over at chat and getting distracted. And you go to introduce yourself. Like, as a very good example, Ivo, if I may use what you had just said as an example. Exactly. I don't think you should, Mally. Exactly, Mika. And I'm going to read that off here real quick. So what Mika just said was, you have to say, I'm a person with ADHD and dyslexia. Mally, I am sure about not many things. I get you. I understand. I don't mention that I'm blind all the time. Thank you, Mika. That's something that I learned when I was when I was going to university. And that's the one thing that we were told, is that you are to say that you are a person. You are to put the person before the disability, and not the disability before the person. You are not your disability. And I will say that again, you are not your disability at all. Interesting. Exactly. 100%, Thrice. Unfortunately, Haley, you're right. That is something that I have actually talked about before in a previous stream. Yeah, I've talked about that before. I could probably attempt to get a job at, like, Kroger or something. But I highly doubt that they'd want a blind person. I could try and get, like, this big, like, corporate job. I doubt they'd like a blind person. I don't like it either, Haley. I really, really don't like it at all. And I wish that there was a simpler solution. I wish that I could just fix it. Because I don't think that's right at all. It's incredibly unfortunate. And unfortunately, I feel personally, it's a societal problem and not just a personal problem. Oh, I like that. That's good. Very interesting, Lulu. Very interesting. Yeah, Ivo, I think that I'd like to. I would love to be able to make a change. Because, so my girlfriend, she's a wonderful person who just so happens to have autism. And, you know, she's wonderful. I really think you, I mean, if you want to there, Mally. You are a person first, and your disability is second. Jeez, Lulu. That's heavy. Honestly, same, Ivo. I don't see that either. Honestly, at least not anymore. I fully admit. I fully admit when I was younger, I was not like that. But then I started losing my vision. And that's where the cataracts come in, because of course, woohoo, cataracts, right? Unfortunately, that just happens. It's very, very unfortunate. But after, and most people are very, very cool. Oh, jeez, Mally, I'm sorry. I told you, though. Yeah. You are perfectly fine. Make no reason, no apologies. Do apologize. But once again, Haley, you are not your disability. I know that the society may like try and tell you that, but you're not. I am genuine. I am here to tell you you are not. Yeah, Mika, you're good. Exactly. 100%. When you're here, right, you're safe. Sure, there's gonna be some rough, like, moments, I'm sure. But you're safe. I try very hard to make a judgment-free zone because everybody knows what it's like to be judged. Whether it be for who you are, for what you are, for how you feel, well, whatever it is. My logic is basically, as long as you are not doing harm to others, you're not being, like, weird, you're not being creepy, you're not being anything like that, you have a seat. If not, you need to just be out. Let me hang on. Lulu, that's awful. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely, I am so sorry. %, Thrice. So Haley, that is a very good question, and I feel like that the The answer is it depends. I gotta put a pin in that real quick because I want to read what Mika had said. And that's like, it's really, really, like, I guess, I don't want to say cool, but I'm very happy that you're a good person, Mika. I really am. And very well said, too. So, yeah, Haley, it can be hard. It can be really hard. Both physically and mentally, too. Oh yeah, family is a nightmare, like, to figure out. In my experience, now, I've not moved out of my parents' place, I fully admit that, but, you know, rent being what it is, and I don't make enough on disability, unfortunately, to really live on my own. It's just the system being the system, you know how it is. That is a very good question, Lulu, and I do know that they are out there. I know that they are out there. You're perfectly fine, Paris. You're good. Later, Paris. Bye-bye. I have indeed heard of Subnautica, Mally. I really want to play it. Yeah, Haley, that's... It's... Unfortunately, once again, that's a system problem. And I don't mean to, like, be so negative about it, but unfortunately, you know, when it comes to things like that, you know, there are, like, ways to kind of, like, get through that with kind of what Lulu was talking about, where, you know, there are, like, places where you can get, like, I don't want to say assisted living, but how was it? Let me read this right here real quick. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I do not mean to yawn. That is very disrespectful of me. But yeah, there are, like, assisted living, like, places, but it's not enough. Now, I'm not saying, like, you know, that should be free, but I the worst part is, so, to be honest, Mal, you are 100% right. That's why I don't play it. It's too spooky. The worst part about the problems that modern society has is that I don't have an answer. I don't. And I'm somebody who wants to fix things. I want to fix things as quickly as possible. And unfortunately, with things like this, that's not possible. And systematic problems are awful. And that's another problem. You know, there's so many answers to that question of how do you fix this that none of them are right. And none of them are an objectively better solution. Unfortunately, Haley, you're right. We can't fix it. Not yet. But I don't hide the fact that I'm optimistic. I have my moments. Don't get me wrong. I really have my moments. But I try very hard to stay optimistic and to stay positive. And I was actually telling Isaac the other night, my girlfriend, who is also a streamer, who does not entirely, I don't believe she talks about any of this, she doesn't do what I do, but she gave me something that helps. And you guys actually gave me something too. Hope and faith. And I don't mean religious faith. Faith that things just might be okay. Let me kind of stop real quick. Accept the jet. Is it your local, like, basically, disability, I know here in Ohio we have the opportunities for Ohioans with disabilities. It's the OOD, they do something very similar. And 100% Mally, it is an underwater horror game and it is spooky. It is too spooky. In that case, Haley, I have immense faith that if everything works out, and I'm pretty sure it will, even though you haven't been accepted yet, you should be accepted. If everything that you're telling us is accurate, and I think it is, I want to be clear, I think it is. Yeah, I get you. I understand. I get that, Mally, yeah. I'm kinda in the same boat. And Mika, I am incredibly sorry to hear that. Alrighty, Thrice. Laters. Feel free to come on back, share this with your friends, that sort of thing. And stay safe. Mika, I'm very sorry to hear about all of that. That's genuinely awful. Damn. That's just... That's all that I can only shake my head. Not at you, you did nothing. Nothing wrong. I just... As long as you try, that's all I can ask. That's all that I think any of us can really ask. I'm not, like... Yeah, Mally, you're right. It is. I 100% agree, Mika. Or, Ivo. Putting a smile on somebody's face is what I try very hard to do. Because as I've explained before, I know what it's like to not really, you know, like not have that smile. I know what it's like to struggle and to just have no one be there. There's a thing that I'm going to tell any like aspiring YouTubers who just so happen to be watching this. I doubt it's going to be really anybody currently, but there might be someone out there. I don't care what any of like the people who tell you like, oh yeah, this is how you get like big on YouTube or whatever. I will tell you the real secret of how to get big on YouTube. Make the content you want to see. That's it. Make the content you want to see. Put time and effort into it. That's it. It takes time. It takes a ton of effort. But you'll get there. Yeah, it sure is, Mally. It's a sure is a horror game. I might have to do that at some point. I hope I don't have to though. I really hope I don't have to. I really hope I don't have to, because that's a lot. Congratulations, Haley. Mika. I want you to know that, and I kind of hate to be like, this is gonna sound kind of like silly, but be yourself. Take it from somebody who wasn't himself for a very, very long time. If you be yourself, they'll find you. I don't know when. I don't know how. I don't know who. But I do know that they'll find you. I mean, my friends found me, and you guys found me too. And for the record, none of you, ever need to fake anything when you're here. You know that. I know that. Everybody here knows that. Yeah. I think that we're all true friends here. Genuinely. I know that I haven't known you guys for very long, but yeah. And Ivo, giving people something to look forward to is what I'm here for. And I say that not just because I give you something to look forward to, you guys give me something to look forward to. I like streaming to you guys. I like talking. I like seeing you guys interact with each other. I like seeing it, and I like just seeing more people come in and getting them to see what we do here. It's great. It makes me happy. And I've come to realize that, you know, I don't feel like I was happy before. Like I was happy, but I wasn't fulfilled and happy. Now I'm happy and I'm fulfilled, and it's all because of you guys. How's it going, Jello Bean? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes, it's a bean. Bean. Did another patty with my cat. Oh, that's great. We love animals here. You make eggs and beans. Don't harm the bean. He's new. He is friend shaped. Okay, Mika. So Jello, I have a quick question for you. Real quick. Egg and toast. Let's go. Jello Bean, real quick. Because you are new, I'm gonna give you a very, very short kind of intro kind of thing, if you are comfortable. Egg toast with bean and egg. Ooh, interesting. What I want you to do is I want you to give me, if you are comfortable with this first part, your pronouns, meaning he, she, they, it, etc. And I think Z, that sort of thing. And I want you to give me your favorite pizza. The pizza part is not negotiable. Oh, and of course, we love being silly here. We can go from being silly to serious in no time at all, and I both really like that, and it really bothers me, but I'm not going to stop it. Because it makes me happy. And it works. Works for you guys. Alright. Ooh. Whatever you like. Whatever you like best. And pineapple. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So you're a chaos gremlin then. I see. I see you. I get you. I get you, buddy. I'm sorry, Mika. Beans on toast. It is indefinitely British. I once eaten 3 pineapples. Honestly, I 100% feel you, Ivo. Not Hawaiian either, just pineapple on cheese. Yes, Mika. Good luck. Excuse me. My stutter's acting up. Would you like to join my common family, Jello Bean? Yes, Jello Bean. So because you are new here, hello, I am Akio-kun. I am a VR chat VTuber. I like to talk. Ooh, bacon or hammer. Ooh, okay, I get you. Is ham on pizza? I get you. Okay, okay, I feel you. So yeah, because just to give you the short rundown. Hi, I am Akio-kun. I am a VR chat VTuber, and I mostly just kind of talk about stuff. Yeah, we just talk, we vibe, we have a good time, we talk about anything and everything. I am indeed a very, very big nerd. Thank you, Isaac. You cannot see, but I'm flipping you off right now. You can't see it, you can't see it, you can't prove it. No. So, yeah, we just kind of talk, we have a good time. I mostly stream every, day from about, 6 p.m. EST to roughly midnight. Tonight was a bit different because we had some Helldivers that we had to take care of, and Wednesday is going to be interesting because we have D&D. Oh my goodness, I'm horribly sorry. Those I do not stream all the time yet. Everybody has to give me permission, and I just haven't really gotten that yet. But we're getting there. But yeah. Why are you like this? But yeah. That's just kind of how we do. And yes, before you ask, I am foxboi. Rawr. Fear me. Oh yay, the chat froze again. Wonderful. Yeah, that actually happened. Empath of some sort. Mm-hmm. You foxboi. Are you foxboi? Yes, I am indeed foxboi. Rawr, fear me. Yeah, I'm just a fox bean. Well, I'm not a bean per se. I'm more of a man. Well, foxboi, foxman, whatever you wanna. Whatever. Lulu, all of the above. 100% Lulu. Yeah, and we do sometimes get pretty personal here. You can share, you can not share, it's perfectly fine. At the end of the day, I want to make sure that you are comfortable. What is my favorite food? Ooh. My favorite food has to be anything with rice. I love me some of that little grain. It's yummy, it's great, you can put it in like a ton of things. Though I am very partial to gumbo. Like, traditional Cajun gumbo. If you have not had it, it's really good. Yeah! Rice is good. Is goated. It is! It's goated with the sauce! And yes, I do reference outdated memes all the time. Rice and ooh. You're making me want some red beans and rice. They're jello bean. I did it with that for you all. Aw, arigatou gozaimasu. We'll get it for you. Sure, not a problem. How's it going there? Please correct me if I say your name. Is it Binge? And I need to make sure that I say that right, because I have a very bad feeling that if I don't, I will get descended upon. Welcome to the stream. Really hope that you stay and talk and that sort of thing. I am Blind Fox Akio-kun. Alrighty, awesome. So it is binge. Binge. I'm making sure that I say it multiple times just to make sure that... Yeah, of course. I love, like... How's it going, Zen? Welcome to the stream. My goodness. So many interesting and neat people. I like it. So because Zen and Binge are both new here, I am going to issue them the exact same quote-unquote challenge that I have given to everybody else. And I say challenge, it's more of just 2 questions, one of which you don't have to answer if you are not comfortable. You can say no. It is perfectly fine. The second question is non-negotiable, unfortunately. So the first question is, what are your pronouns? He, she, they, that sort of thing. Then the second question is, what is your favorite pizza? And if you don't have pizza in your region, because I know that there are quite a few regions that just don't have it, I think. Please correct me if I'm mistaken. Then give me your regional equivalent. He, him works for me. Awesome, Binge. And... Gotta go to bed. Good night, Ivo. Sleep well. I will see you tomorrow. Have great dreams. Have a great time at school. And if you learn something new, can you do me a favor and come back here and basically teach it to me? Because I could really use like some neat learning stuff. My fox brain is small. He, him, and pepperoni. Very nice, guys. Very, very nice. Very awesome. What time are you getting on tomorrow? I'm going to be... Favorite pizza, anything works. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at about 6 p.m. EST. I might stream a little bit earlier. So I might modify my schedule a tiny bit, and I might do like a smaller stream during the day, depending on if my stuff, like if I get everything done that I need done. Obviously, if you guys can't make it, that's perfectly fine, but normally I will stream from 6 p.m. EST to about midnight EST. That's just how I normally do it. Did you know the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? Jello bean. I'm gonna be entirely honest with you, I did not know that. You see, here's some very, very fun Akio-kun lore. Foxboi knows very, very little about science. Closest thing that I have to science is food go in bowl, consume food, food no longer in bowl, scream into the void. Feels good, man. I'm sorry, Binge. Did you mention calzones? I like calzones. I love me some calzones. In fact, I might go and buy me a calzone after this. No, I won't. It's like almost 3 in the morning. Wow, can you imagine that? Crazy. Hi, Taha. Welcome back to the Streamies. Ah! If you stream at like 6, I'll be there. Perfectly fine, Mika. I get it. You're good. I think that's how the professionals see food. Science as well, so let's go. Pizza is the best breakfast. Honestly, 100% right, Lulu. It is the best breakfast. Cold pizza is great. Hi, Wolfie. How's Lullaby? Late night streams are a vibe always. 100%. 100%. So, okay. We love our vibes here. We love to talk, we love to chat, we love to just get real personal sometimes. We talk about our feelings too. I believe I've told you before, you don't have to talk about your feelings if you don't want to. It is perfectly fine. You can just sit back and let all of us just talk, or you can join in. It is not that big of a deal. I'm not going to make you. I won't make you do anything here. Aside from answering those first 2 questions. We do have quite a lot of emotional hours, it seems. Let's see here, Wolfie. I'm doing great. Oh, okay, she's doing great. I was about to go to work. I'm on my motorcycle right now. While I'm texting, so haha, I'm in danger. Wolfie, do not text and drive. Or ride, I guess. Do not text and ride. It's a danger. I'll be waggling my finger at you here to say finger waggle, finger waggle, finger waggle. Gangsta, for real. I'll try to get on and clean house. That's perfectly fine, Haley. You're good. I'm not riding inside of a mountain. Excuse me, sir. That only happened one time. I mean, one time was all that it took, but I mean, you know, we don't have to talk about that. For context, for those of you who are new, I made the mistake of driving last stream. I will be posting plenty of shorts that show why that is a very bad idea. I did not kill you. Well, okay, well, we don't need to focus on that. Perfectly fine. The new people are here. Let's be let's be hospitable to the new people, eh? They don't need to know about that. Yeah, I'm a bad driver. For bringing it up, you're never gonna get rid of it. Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's gonna be like 10 years from now. And no one's ever gonna let that, like, you know, yeah, no. No mans in the Netherlands. We should do more driving if you have someone else there. Efficiently. For real. Oh my goodness. You guys are funny. I like you guys. Y'all are cool. Wish me luck. I'm about to text and drive. Wolfie! Do not text and drive. Don't text and drive or else Akio-kun will be very, very upset. Very bad wolf. Yeah, 100% Haley. You are my child, do not do that. Alrighty, let me take a look at something here real quick. Oh my goodness. I did that other. What happened? Could have given her a heart attack. Think of the money. Wolfie, dude, come on, man. Come on, don't do that. Don't be like that. Don't be about that life. Don't be like that. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on, dude. Why you like that? What is wrong with you? I go away for 5 seconds. Honestly, Mika, I might take you up on that. I am getting pretty eepy. I should be eeping. What's your question, Mika? I doubt that it'll be that bad. Bet. Am I high? So, no. I am not. Yeah, no. I am not. I do not. No. I don't. The only like thing that I imbibe in, as it were, is I do drink sometimes. It's very, very rare that I do. But you know, it's the only real like thing like that that I imbibe in. I don't smoke, that sort of thing. Good night, Haley. Sleep well. For the live stream, Wolfie, you're fine. You're perfectly fine, genuinely. If you miss a stream, it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna stream more, you know it. You know it, I know it, everybody here freaking knows it. It's not like you know, the world's going to end, and it's, yeah. Have I heard of Wobbly Life? I have not. Wolfie, listen. Also, Akio, we never... Isaac, we're gonna have to fix that. You need to make the drive down here again, just so that way we can partake. Twould to be a glorious, glorious celebration. Ranch. And yes, Mally, that is correct. I have not heard of that. I mean, all right. Bruh. Just bruh. Come on, dude. Come on. He's gonna get in so much trouble that it's gonna be my fault. Wolfie, dude. Dude. Come on. This is why I told you don't text and drive. And don't speed either. Be responsible. Lord. Living dangerously for real, 100%, Zen. And I both... Well, okay, I don't really approve. I don't approve. I don't approve. I am immeasurably disappointed. My day isn't ruined, but I mean, I'm slightly disappointed. Vaguely disappointed. A little bit disappointed. Dude. 100%. The play stupid games get caught by the cops. Oh, good lord. Wrench equals mode. See, this is the way Isaac gets paid that mod money. Yeah. Yeah, Binge has a point. Yeah, don't text and drive seriously there, dude. Like come on. The last thing that I want to hear is that you got into an accident or you caused somebody else to get into an accident. I don't want that. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for somebody else. I just don't, man. Come on. There's gonna be other streams, and I'm not that freaking important. I most certainly do there, Mally. I do remember that you said that you were gonna be watching some scary videos. Yes, Isaac can ban people, Lulu. Let's try not to test that. I mean, that's alright, Mally. You're good. Yeah. Also, warnings. Ooh. Warnings are good. Yeah, Wolfie, just don't cause any trouble, dude. Just come on. Then you shouldn't have texted and drove. You know, like we told you. We told him, right? Everyone? Lulu is right. Lulu is very, very right. Play dumb games, get dumb prizes. Okay, it was actually play dumb games, get caught by the cops, which is equally as true. Way too true, honestly. Let's hope you don't get another $300 ticket on top of the other one you got. I'd really hate for a $600 ticket. Oh no. Oh no, the consequences of your actions. What are we going to do? I wonder. Ah. Just don't go broke. Wolfie, dude. Come on, for real. Don't. Just stop. If you don't stop, I'm going to actually frickin' end the stream. Because it's almost, like, it's 3:10 in the morning. Wolfie, you realize that all that I have to do is just give Isaac one word. One word, and you are being put in timeout, right? I can do that. I'm not going to, Isaac. Yes, Wolfie, you can get a hug. Come here. Let's make it quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I am letting go. There. You got your hug. You're very, very welcome. Love you too, Wolfie. Don't cause any trouble. And stay safe, okay? Damn. Bye. I will be. Later. Goodness me. Wolf, I like that. Alright. So, it is currently 3:11 in the morning. I still need to get the ferrets their water. I am getting tired. I am probably going to end stream. It's been about 3 hours. Combined with before, that's about 5 hours. Pretty normal for me, relatively speaking. But yeah. I'm going to see you guys later. Stay safe out there. And I will see you guys. Oh, and Binge and Zen, if you guys have not subscribed yet, please feel free to. Yeah, we're super cool folks. Alrighty, guys. Later, Isaac. Okay. Alright, cool. We're good. Mika, go to bed. In fact, everybody, go about your normal day things, whatever you need to do. Whether it's bed, whether it's work, whether it's just vibing. I don't care. We're good. Alrighty, guys. I will see you later. I will see you later today. Love you guys. Bye-bye. God, you guys are such wonderful nerds. Love you all.